Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday night's coverage of SimRace South Africa's F3 series. Tonight it's Division 2, again from Monaco, as it was on Monday. And it's me, Alan Patterson, in the booth, and we're going to hopefully bring you some awesome coverage of the racing this evening. Clock's just ticked over, so we should have the drivers peeling out, as in fact they are, and there they go. Right, so 15 minutes to go. Everything's exactly the same as it was for Monday night, as it is tonight. Weather info, 24 degrees, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Slightly cloudy, partly cloudy, high road temps. Almost zero wind, ambient temperature of 24, so everyone should have a great time on the track today. Track map, as you know, it's Monaco. Hasn't changed much over the years. They have modified some parts of it, but otherwise all the famous names exist, and this mod of the track is actually an amazing version. We saw some very nice clean racing on Monday, and hopefully we'll see it again tonight. I am just having a quick check to see the HLQ times. We've had a couple of people that haven't made it tonight. There's been some network issues and some problems, so unfortunate for them, but we're still expecting quite a large entry list tonight. It should be 21 or 22 people. Let's just see if I can get the HLQ times up quickly. Just had to grab them. Yep, there we go. Right, so Yassine Manuel, who was our quickest man for Div 2, a 125.17, and then Ruan Stevens, 125.2, Jason Macbeth, 125.4, Dirk Brunt, a 125.5, Henrik Hansen, Benjamin Wheeler, Ryan van Wyk. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers all within a second of each other, and then they steadily go into the 26s and 1 minute 27s. So let's see who does what. One low 125s. We'll wait to see who puts the first times up. Currently watching Ruan Stevens here for Team LLC. He will. He's not first on the track, but we're just watching him as he goes round. And here should come some quick times. Right, here we go. Aiden Skuman, Roman Klesevitz, he's first, and there we go. So the man I was watching, Ruan Stevens, goes top of the grid, a 125.5, and then Mr. Taylor decides no, he's going to go quicker. So Bradley Taylor currently at the top of the charts, with a 124.6, so that's already almost half a second inside the HLQ times for this man. YouTube, good evening to everybody. Sharon Skuman's there, and she's clearly shouting for, let me get this right now, Sim Racing Extreme for Aiden Skuman and Joshua van Rensburg. So let me give you a little history about these two. Joshua van Rensburg, this youngster. So here he comes up the hill. Joshua van Rensburg is supposed to be a helmet camera here somewhere, I think. There it is, sorry. And Joshua van Rensburg is all of 15 years of age. Okay, so a little bit older than our Jude Stewart. And then Aiden, let me find this youngster, Aiden Skuman. Here he is. He's about to come out of the pits. Oh, Aiden, don't do that. You don't want to cross the yellow lines. He This young man is all of 11 years of age. So 11 and 15. The youngsters are here tonight. We'll see how they do. And Lorna is obviously shouting for them. Rian Oberholz is here. He's the boss man for LLC. Jean de G124. Your dad's racing? Okay. Who's your dad, buddy? Mr. Walker. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Sas van der Westhuizen's there, our usual co-commentator who decided to go and drive around the country for a few days. He's just returned home. He's exhausted and he's got his feet up and hopefully a glass of something to relax himself with on the couch. Farron's back. Good evening, Farron. Marius Schuman's there. How's it, Marius? And Ruben Kruger also shouting for LLC. So awesome. Right, here we go. Just under 10 minutes to go. Still Mr. Taylor, 124.6. So as we saw on Monday, yeah, look, it was quite important to get good qualifying. Obviously, the higher up on the grid, the better. But there was still a lot of overtaking going on, and the drivers did pressurize each other into making a couple of mistakes. Hey, Nick. And so there was some overtaking opportunities had, a couple of crashes in the barriers and people managed to get by. So let's see. I'm hopefully not going to induce any kind of a commentator's word on any of the drivers here tonight. Let's just pick the car volume up a little bit. You should be able to hear them a little bit better. So yeah, let's see how they go. Our international friend Uri Benko, he's here. He's now up into second place, 125.3. So he's doing good. Benjamin Wheeler in third place, a 125.4, so low 25s. This is kind of HLQ quality time. Whoa! Big Vin Diesel moment there. So a little bit of drifting going on, and back to the pits he goes. Ruan Stevens now in fourth place, a 125.5. Our old regular in the John Player Special car, Dirk Brandt, and Dirk doing 126.1s, so he's being a little bit more cautious. Henrik Hansen, Yassine Manuel, he was quickest at HLQ. He's currently in seventh place. We'll watch him for a lap because he is currently almost 4/10 up as he started his hot lap here. And let's see if he can carry this round to the start finish line, and hopefully he'll improve on his position. Just want to get myself a little bit more sorted here. Oopsie, get that out the way. Right. Matthew Boy, how's it, Matt? And Andrew Charles also there. Right, Jande shouting for his dad, who is Noel Kutsia, and Noel is indeed racing tonight. Ronald Childs just pops in a quick lap up to 8th, a 126.1, and here comes Yassine. He's 8/10 up, so he's done well. Where's he going? He is going up to 7th, so good lap for Yassine. Well done, sir. Oopsie, little sideways moment there. Right, here's another youngster. I think he's turning 18 very soon. This is Oliver Gainsler. He now should be on a wheel, if I kind of remember properly. I think he was driving around with the mouse and keyboard, but I think he's got a wheel now. So let's see how he goes. He hasn't put in a super quick lap yet. He's still got to put a lap in. Aiden Skumman, here is Aiden. He is currently 2.5 seconds down, sitting in 13th place. I have 15 names on my timing sheet, but I don't have 50. Oh yeah, I do. Right, so everyone seems to have put in a time now. So Joshua van Rensburg up into pole, a 124.4. He goes faster than Bradley Taylor. Here he comes. So Sim Race Extreme. Yeah, these guys need to just watch that yellow pit lane, but I think they'll be okay. And that's an amazing time considering. Noel Kutsia, he is currently in 6th place with a 125.4. And here's a good friend, Roman Klisovitz, currently in 11th place. And I did see his team of supporters, I'm sure I did, on the YouTube. Yes, I did. There's Lorna. Hello, Lorna. Welcome. And Matt shouting for Dirk Brunt. Dirk Brunt for the win. So Dirk Brunt currently in 10th place. He needs to pick up his pace if he is going to get anywhere close up the grid. Right, we are down to 4 minutes left of this qualifying. And currently a youngster is at the top of the grid. Oliver back in the pits. Aiden still in 13th. John Stewart's here. This is hopefully his ping rate's better. He was bouncing around just now. So Ronald Childs for BWR Racing, I think. Awesome coloured car. I need to show you. He's still in the pits. Sean Verbage has also got a new colour scheme here tonight. Oh wait, there's another very cool car here somewhere. Is it? No, it's not Ron. It's not Bradley. No, it's not Noel. I'll find it shortly. Ronald Childs goes up into 6th place with 2 minutes 45 seconds left. So Ronald Childs putting in some good laps here. Why is my screen... Sorry, my camera system's a little out of date here, so let me just reload this quickly. That's it. This is the one I was looking for, and I couldn't find him on my screen. R. van Wyk, Ryan van Wyk, a very cool looking Honda Red Bull livery on a yellow background, so that looks quite awesome. I must say, I saw that just now in practice. I'm going to wait for him to just get another lap in here, because he's not on my remote camera app. Joshua Knapp on YouTube, he's shouting for Van Wyk. So Ryan taking a little shortcut there, but we'll see how he comes along. Joshua still holding on to pole at the moment. R. Stevens goes into 2nd place, Ruan Stevens, and runs into the extension part of the track there. So he goes back to pits. Bradley Taylor, he is about to start a lap. He's currently in 3rd place, and that's a huge slide through turn 1. St. Devote's not an easy corner to take at high speed, and if you get it wrong, that's what happens. Benjamin Wheeler also running a very, very nice colour scheme. In 5th place, Ronald Childs, the light blue. Oh, we've got a little bit of a tank slapper going on there. That's down the hill and through Mirabeau. Noel Kutsia is moving up slowly. He is now in 7th place. Roman Klisovitz in 11th. And our other youngster here, 13th place, Aiden Skuman, and he is a good 0.6, half a second up on his lap. So this should pick him up, hopefully from 13th to 12th, somewhere thereabouts, if he can get this to the to the line. Coming past the swimming pool complex, rides the curbs well. Yes, he's carrying time through. Coming through the Raskas hairpin onto the start finish line now. Oh, he lost a lot of time through those last two corners. He's still going to improve. And Aiden goes over, he stays in 14th. It's a 1:26.8. So he's still, I think, got time. No, I think that lap is done. He's gone back to pits. So at the moment, Joshua, he's down. Let's go and see who might be on a quick lap. Uri is up slightly, very slightly. Uri driving here from Eastern Europe, I believe. So his car does tend to crab around a little bit, but it's still drivable for him. Shouldn't be a problem for the other drivers. All good. He's currently 1/10 up. We'll see where he goes. He's currently 4th. Benjamin Wheeler. Oh, here's a huge jump for Benjamin. Watch this. From 5th place, bang up into 2nd place. A 1:24.5. Great last lap in the dying moments there. You're right. He's lost his time coming through the last corner, so he's out. Noel Kutsia, he's half a second down, unfortunately, but still on a lap, so he's going to drive it back. He might make up time. I've also got Mr. Gainsler, the other youngster. He's unfortunately down here, so he's going to finish 11th. And John Stewart, that's it. I think that's time up. Yep. Okay, everyone's in. It's done. Joshua van Rensburg and Benjamin Taylor will be on the pole. There we go. It's a good looking grid of cars. I have 15, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, Henrik Hansen just disconnected. You can't disconnect when the race starts, I'm afraid. You're not going to get back in, sir. So 13 cars are here for Division 2. And yep, Lorna is rooting for Rome's. Gerard Pretoria is here, and he's also shouting for Joshua. Wesley Hobbick, how's it? Welcome. Grand to have you. All right. Waiting for lights. 30 seconds to go. It was a little bit of a strange message I got from OBS, but it's all good. I don't want to shut down OBS, no. Let's just calm down here. Anybody on the YouTube channel interested? Here's our website. As the lights come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. Revs go up. And we go. Oh, Joshua, awesome start. Through turn 1, as you can see. Oh, there's a huge collision back there. There's cars up in the air, but Joshua's up and running. Oh, yes, there's been a bad collision. There's a whole bunch of people that have had a collision. Hansen is back on the server. He joined in time. Oh, I don't know who else was involved in that. Whoops. So here we go. Halfway around the first lap. Joshua leading. Ruan Stevens hanging in for second. Benjamin Wheeler. Is he still there? He is. Bradley Taylor close in behind him in fourth. We'll stick with Joshua as he does the first lap. Through the tunnel he goes. And Ruan Stevens hanging on to him. Into the chicane. That's the Naval chicane. Down to Tabak. And then past the swimming pool complex. Through the fast chicane. Then the slower, more technical chicane. Then down to Raskas. This is the last hairpin before they swing back up and head towards the start-finish line. So position changes happening. Benko and Skuman changing positions, and here we go. Joshua over the start-finish line. First lap done, and he's got it under the belt. I can tell you quickly. Let's go and see what's going on here. Roman, position changes going on here. Oh, there's a whole lot of chopping and changing. Roman Kisevitz goes over for 7th. Yassine Manuel. Oh, what is happening there? Oliver Gainsler and Yassine Manuel, and they get through safely. I did see somebody getting caught up against the barriers. It's Van Wyk. Ryan Van Wyk. Oh no, come on Ryan, get it going. Spin it. There we go. Right, up the hill. Oh, he's all the way at the back, so no, he's not. Henrik Hansen still coming, so he started late, so Ryan is down in second last place. So Van Rensburg's managing to eke out. Oh, Ruan Stevens for LLC is 4.5 seconds off the back. There must have been an issue somewhere. Bradley Taylor's there, so who went missing? I missed that. Hey Vimpy, welcome. Dirk Brunt up into 6th place, I think from 10th in his John Play Special car. Oh, and behind there's more position changes. Roman, Manuel and Oliver Gainsler, they're all chopping and changing. Let's go and see what's going on with these three. Here they are. While we watch them, I'll give you a quick brief on the tyres situation. Joshua van Rensburg's on softs, as is Aiden Skuman, as is Sean Verbeje, as is Henrik Hansen, who's in the pits. So 4 drivers on softs, taking a big gamble here, but looking for the grip. Everyone else is on mediums, except for Roman Klesevitz on hards, Oliver Gainsler, who we're watching, who's on hards. That's it, 2 drivers on hards, the whole field on mediums, and everyone else on softs. Oh, Joshua, what's going on? Nothing. Is he still in the lead? He is. Why do I have a position change here? Ruan Stevens. Something went a little bit weird with the timing screen. There we go. It's all back to normal. And Benjamin Wheeler closing in the back of Ruan Stevens. Noel Coetzee up into 5th place as they come out of the tunnel. Noel Coetzee running one of the traditional McLaren liveries. And he's up into 5th place. And looking at the back of Bradley Taylor with Dirk Brunt just behind him in 6th place. We'll go back to 9th and 10th quickly. Oliver Gainsler, here he is. And he has Ronald Childs right behind him, but Uri Benko is just ahead of him. So Ronald Childs, oh sorry, in cockpit, that view, there we go. And looking forward at Oliver Gainsler, who is out racing with a new steering wheel, runs a little bit wide there. Oh, and he goes into the pits, I think. Yes. So Oliver's in the pits, must have had picked up some damage. Ronald Childs is promoted up into 10th place, as is Aiden Skuman, the other youngster who is driving from the back, and Aiden is up into 11th place. So good stuff here. Here comes Sean Verbeje as well, and this light mottled color scheme looks quite cool, like a fish under the water, I guess. Right, back to the leaders. Joshua doing an awesome job here, managing to look after himself and his tires. He is up the road by 8 seconds over Ruan Stevens. So he is seriously giving the field here a good driving lesson. Ruan Stevens for Team LLC in 2nd place, hanging on to 2nd, but Benjamin Wheeler closing in, and drivers just having done 4 laps. So still early days in the race. Little bit of contacts happened further back with some drivers, some repair jobs having to be done, and we'll see if any of these drivers are running lighter fuel loads and are going to do a mid-race pit stop, or if they're just going to try and run the entire distance. SJ Games is here. What's going on, people? Hello. Andrew Childs is here. Naturally, I feel I must support Childs. Naturally, we totally understand that. Ronald Childs cruising around in 7th in that awesome BWR light blue car. Here he comes up the hill, looking at the back of Uri Benko, and definitely closing in on Uri. And behind him, Aiden Skuman. So these 4 all coming together. Yassine Manuel is ahead of this train of cars and seems to be holding them up. Uriah is wanting to get past there, as you can see. And Yassine Manuel's going to have to put foot and try and get a gap here. Looking forward here from Ronald Charles's car. Uriah looking up the inside of Yassine Manuel as they go hard braking into the chicane. Whoops. Ronald going through that chicane. And he is doing the right thing, I think. What happened to Uriah? Oh, here he comes. He's 2 cars back. So I think Ronald is slowing down to try and let Uriah back, but I'm not sure. All right, they're on their way. Let's see what happens. Okay, back up to the front of the grid. Josh, now up by 11.3 seconds a lap. So Rowan Stevens is either starting to run defensive lines at Benjamin Wheeler, or the kid Josh has just got that good a racing line set up, coming from a racing family with Marius Skuman, obviously. But Joshua van Rensburg, very rapid, very. Javan, don't show Ollie, please. He's saying I mustn't show Oliver Gainsler. Okay, are we worried about a commentator's psst or commentator's beep? Okay, got you. And right, let's go and see what is going on further back here. There's a very close gap with Ronald Childs again. So Ronald Childs, he's behind Yassine Manuel. These four are having a good race, I must say. Okay, Benjamin Wheeler closing in. So that gap, a 126.8 versus Rowan Stevens, a 126.7 or whatever, I think it was. Yep. So this gap down to a second. They've kind of gapped Bradley Taylor. So guys doing pretty well considering they're getting a little tail slippy there. Doing very well considering it's Monaco. They come down the hill through Mirabeau now going through Grand Hotel, the very, very tight hairpin, legendary corner, and down to Portier, which then leads them into the tunnel and alongside the harbour. I know for a fact Yassine Manuel was sitting on his yacht here on Monday night's race. Sharon, I hear you. Marius, I hear you. Yeah, let's not say that word too loudly. Right, Noel Coetzee still doing good in 5th. Dirk Brunt hanging on to 6th place in the infamous awesomeness that is the John Player Special car. Some of the drivers are putting in some effort with helmets at this race. So we'll quickly show you a whole bunch of the drivers from the top down. This is Joshua van Rensburg's helmet. Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't say anything. I just said he's got a nice helmet. I didn't say anything. Go! Okay, he's going. Oh dear. Here comes the cars. Right. Sorry about that. Rowan Stevens goes by. Oh, that's not good. Sure. We were looking at helmets. So Rowan Stevens running a white and grey customized helmet here, as you can see. Benjamin Wheeler, very similar. I think it's a default. I'm sorry, Sharon. Bradley Taylor, also default here. Noel Coetzee, yeah, McLaren color scheme. Dirk Brunt, there we go, nice yellow with black helmet, yellow and black. Rome's, one of the default helmet schemes. Yassine Manuel also. Ronald Charles, Team BWR Scorpions, nice matching helmet. I like that moustache. You can see in the background he is trying to hold back Uri Benko. Here's Uri. 11th place, Aiden Skuman. Sean Verbeje. Ryan van Wyk. Nice matte black with the Honda signage. South African flag on the side. So definitely an element of custom on this car. And Henrik Hansen. And I believe that's that. Okay, we'll go back up to the lead. It's closed in, so it's a little bit more exciting. Ron Stevens, Benjamin Wheeler, Joshua van Rensburg. I'm sure he's going to rectify the problem he had, and he should catch these guys. He is already, in fact. So let's go to Joshua, and we'll see him and how he's going to manage to get by Mr. Wheeler. Ruan proudly sponsored by Johan Karinus. That's what I'm reading on the YouTube. Yeah, sorry. It just happens. I don't know what it is. Right, Henrik Hansen still in the pits. I think he went in and he never came out, to be honest. He's only on 6 laps. Everyone else is on 9 laps. So I think Henrik has had a problem. So, whoa! Bradley Taylor, he had a huge moment. He did manage to gather it up there, but I saw it right in the bottom of the screen. So Bradley Taylor comes over the line in 4th place. We'll go on board here and ride with Joshua as he goes round Grand Hotel down to Portier onto the waterfront side through the tunnel, and he's going to have to just settle down, look and see what Benjamin Wheeler's doing, where he's doing it, and how he's going to get back past him. Runs a bit deep into the chicane but makes it, comes through the chicane. Now they head down towards to back through this corner. It's a little bit of a lift. Now Virage, Louis Chiron, the swimming pool complex on the right hand side. Sharp complex here that you need to negotiate cleanly. Raskas Hepen. And now onto the start finish line. This is Anthony Noah's. And here we go back over the start finish line. These guys are starting the 11th lap. So 30 minutes left of this 45-minute race. Guys have been going for 15 minutes. Still nice clean racing all the way down the field. Yassine Manuel is under huge pressure here. In fact, Ronald Childs is, because he's got Yassine Manuel right behind him and Uri Benko. So 8th, 9th and 10th. Here they are, as you can see. Oh, Uri's ping's looking a little bit weird. This car's moving around a bit. Ronald Childs going up the hill. Oh, the youngster Aiden has had a problem somewhere. He was in 11th. He's dropped back now to 13th. So I think he's had a problem somewhere. But he's going still and going in the right direction. So all good for little man Aiden. Ryan van Wyk busy slowly driving back from that spin he had on turn 1. Red Bull Honda power here. Through the tunnel. Flat out through the tunnel, up the other side, then hard braking down the hill for the Naval chicane. Oh, he gets through there so nicely. Great bit of cornering. Now down to back, hang to the right, little lift, then flat out again and through Virage, Louis Chiron, the swimming pool complex, and on with the lap. Right, 28 minutes left. And back up to our leader, Ruan Stevens, and the traffic is booking up here. Benjamin Wheeler is closing in, so Ruan might have had a moment somewhere, but Benjamin's definitely closer, and Joshua is just watching this lot from just a little bit further back. There he is. This is first, second, and third. They're all in the same frame, people. Should Ruan Stevens have a little problem or hit a barrier a little bit too hard or get a bad line, Benjamin Wheeler is going to pounce. He's going to lick it and send it. Oh, Ruan goes very wide there, and Benjamin thinks about it. He saw a moment there, as did youngster Joshua van Rensburg. So these guys are all working it out and planning on where they can make moves. Who's prepared to put money on the YouTube channel? Who thinks is going to win this race? Oh, Benjamin runs deep. Joshua is looking. Joshua is definitely looking. I'll tell you what, anybody makes a mistake and the other driver's got them. Here we go. Joshua bounces off the curb there. In the slipstream as they go through the tunnel. He is close now. Oh, I think I've had somebody disconnect there. Oliver Gainsler's in the pits. I think he's probably gone. John Stewart, I think he's disconnected. He was probably having some internet issues, but he's not with us anymore. Sorry about that. Okay, now he's back. He's in the pits again. Right, on board with Joshua. Let's watch going forward and we'll go for a lap with him. Over the start finish line, now through Saint Devote. Get that perfect, get good drive out of there and then up the hill. This is Beau Rivage up to Massenet. This is where all the trendy hotels are. David Coulthard's hotels on the right hand side here. This corner casino over the heavy bump. You can see Mr. Wheeler move. Oh, Joshua looking. Through Mirabeau, now Grand Hotel Hairpin. Heavy lock-up, steering lock to the right, now down towards the water. And Portier onto the waterfront and through the tunnel. Joshua likes coming off that curve, and he is still close. This is he's 4/10 off the back. So, Ruan Stevens, Wheeler and Joshua, they're all here. A little bit of a lock-up as they come through there, but all clean. This is an awesome race to watch. These guys are very close. Javan's saying Ollie's on the yacht next to Kimmy, so Ollie's thrown the steering wheel out the car and he's walked down to the harbour and he's on a yacht somewhere. Josh running a little quick there, and Wheeler gets very close to the back of Ruan Stevens coming down the hill and has another look. Gee, I don't know who to watch. I'm going to put the camera on Wheeler because he's in between them. We'll be able to pick all three up if anything happens. Sorry for the others. We'll go back and look just now. Dirk Brown closing in on the back of Noel Coetzee. His gap is 8/10, but we're going to stick with the leaders for now. This is a very hard fought dice going on for the for first, second and third. All three going for the podium at the moment. And they're driving awesomely. They're all braking. Concertini effects yeah, negligible. They're not running into the back of each other. It's all good. Oh, here comes traffic. Right, peeps. Here we go. They're catching up to some back markers. I do believe this might be John Stewart. Benjamin's looking a strange line, but Ruan closes that door. They go round Saint-Devote up the hill. Beau Rivage up to Massenet, and there is a slow markup just ahead. Wheeler's looking, he's trying to see where's a gap. He is looking all the time. Ruan can see him in the mirrors, that's for sure. And Joshua, not to be left out of this party, is right on the back. Okay, Ronald Charles is in the pits from 9th. So we do in fact have some people doing pit stops. Ronald Charles is pitted. Uri Benko goes past, gets a promotion up to 9th. Through the chicane they come, and still no position change, but they are closing in on this back marker. There is somebody just up ahead. Oh, Ruan Stevens had a problem through there, and that's allowed Wheeler to get very close. Not much he can do through here though, as they come up and over that bump onto the start finish line. Got a tiptoe through there. We saw Nick Hodgson have a problem there on Monday night. Let's quickly go and see what's going on further down the field. Brian van Wyk, he is now catching, oh, he's on the back of Ronald Charles, who had a pit stop there, so these two are very close. Roman Klisevitz in 7th place, coming over the start finish line, having a very lonely race, as you can see. 6 seconds back and 7 seconds ahead of the man in front and behind. Let's go back up to the leaders. Matthew Greatwood, welcome to the YouTube channel. He is Ruan Stevens' #1 supporter right here. Well, the man is currently in first place, but I tell you what, he's sweating with the pressure coming from Benjamin Wheeler and Joshua van Rensburg. Benjamin Wheeler's right here. I tell you what, anything happens through these chicanes now, you can see Benjamin Wheeler trying to work out another way how he can get out of that corner quicker. Closes right up under the wing. Here they come onto the start finish line, and Joshua's in the pits. So our leader, 3rd place driver, is in the pits for a pit stop. So that promotes Dirk Brunt up into 4th place. Oh, Benjamin got a little bit squirrely going through Saint-Devote. The car got sideways for a bit and he's dropped off there, so give us a chance to go and see what's going on. Junior Joshua's in the pit still, so he's doing a full-on pit stop. Out he comes. Dirk Brunt goes up into 3rd place. Oh, he's had a moment, and I think Noel Coetzee just gone past him. I just missed that, but something happened with Dirk through Saint-Devote coming up the hill, and Noel Stevens has gone past and is now into 3rd. Dirk Brunt back to 4th. So movement happening all the way up and down the grid. Benjamin Wheeler back with him. This gap's at 7/10. Wonder if either of these guys are going to be pitting soon. Wow, Benjamin comes to that chicane so much quickly, carries so much speed through there. Through to back, flat sticks through Virage, Louis Chiron, sharp, left and right, right and left. Okay, here we go, coming to the pit entrance. Anyone going in? Nope, they both go past. Okay, Ruben Kruger, what tires top 3? Ruan Stevens, this is all 3 of them, all 4 of them, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th on mediums. Joshua is the first driver who's on softs. Then everyone else is on mediums again, except for Roman, who is the only driver on hards. And then down at 12th and 13th, Sean Baveja and Aiden Skuman, both on softs, and Henrik Hansen. Oh, look at this. Aiden Skuman has just gone past Sean Viveje. So Aiden Skuman, oh, keep it out the barrier, son. Oh no, what's going on here? And now he's slowing down. He's got a problem. Oh, he's letting he's the back marker. The leaders are coming past. That's a good job there, Aiden. Well done, boy. So, doing very well to keep out of the way of the leaders. So, Ruan Stevens, they've all just piled past, as has Noel Coetzee, as has Dirk Brunt. And there is the youngster, Aiden. So, good driving. Let's go and see what Benjamin's doing at the back of Ruan Stevens here. This gap is under half a second now. They still go past the pits. So, oh, he ran a bit deep there and he's had to lift, and that's allowed a little bit of daylight between him and Ruan Stevens. Noel Coetzee coming to Raskas. He's all on his own now. He's kind of pulled the gap on Dirk Brunt there by 1.2 seconds. Oh, Dirk runs deep, almost hits the barrier and increases that gap even further. So that's extending that way. Bradley Taylor down in 6th place. Oh wow, did you see that corner? He had a huge moment through there, and that's allowed Roman to catch up even more. I think Roman's going to be oh, there's Roman, sorry. So those are back markers just behind him, so Roman's a bit of the way back. Joshua van Rensburg all over the back of Dirk Brunt. So Joshua out of a pit stop, and if he did do a tyre change, he's on some good rubber and is now closing in on the back of Dirk Brunt, and he's now going to work out how he can get past. $15 minutes, yeah, 16 minutes to go. So drivers have just done 2/3 of this race. Some have pitted, some are running the entire race non-stop by the looks of things. Back up to the front, Benjamin. Sorry, but this is the closest race on the track at the moment, except for what Joshua van Rensburg's doing behind Dirk. So we'll watch them, but we'll keep an eye on that Delta. Benjamin looking now, very close under the wing here. There's going to be a dive coming down to the chicane here for sure. He should have the draft. Somebody's going to be left, somebody's going right. Oh, Benjamin, oh dear. And there's a huge collision there. So he hit the barrier, which caused the car to lose traction, and he went into the back of Ruan Stevens. But that car's looking a little bit worse for wear. Let's go and see that on the replay. They go through the tunnel. You can see they're close. They must have got a huge draft. Didn't know where to go. Put brakes, and the car seems to have hit the curbs, and then he just gave Ruan a little bit of a pit move. Ruan carried on going, and off they went. So no harm, no foul, but hopefully there isn't any damage here. We'll go back a bit to Joshua, and wow, Dirk Brunt is now right. These three, this is 3rd, 4th and 5th. Noel Coetzee, Dirk Brunt and Joshua van Rensburg, they're all looking for a way to pass each other. We'll stay here for a moment because that gap is 5 seconds now with Ruan and Benjamin. So I think we've probably got the oldest man on the track here in 4th place, with the 2nd youngest kid on the track right behind him in Joshua van Rensburg. Oh, Joshua, so close there, throwing all different lines, comes off there, and he's trying to get a good drive out of that corner. He's certainly close. This is going to be a move. He's looking down the inside. He's looking down the inside. Oh, he's down the inside, but no, Dirk was in the corner and Joshua didn't have any room to go there. All sorted, on they go. He wasn't past halfway up the inside of the car, so all good. He's going to have to give it another go somewhere else, and he's right there once again, so clearly very quick. Van Wyk. Ron Van Wyk, and you're right. Oh no, Joshua just turned it round there. Is he going? Yes, he is. Oh, he collected the barrier. I just saw the end of that. Bad luck. Let's go and look further back. Here's the other youngster, Aiden Skuman. He is in 12th place, having a bit of a lonely drive all on his own. Here comes Sean Weber-Jane 13th. And John Stewart rolling again. So John Stewart is 9 laps. No, it can't be 23. Only 4 laps off. It's Henrik Hansen, who's a whole pile of laps. He is running, but he is 9 laps. Might be the other way around on the timing screen. I apologize. Timing screen's not too happy with some of the cars here. Right, so that's kind of put paid to our very close dices. This is Uri Benko that we can see here. Ryan up into 10th place in the yellow Red Bull Honda powered car. Also having a lonely drive. Oh, alright, Dirk Brunt. He is closing in again on Noel. So Dirk Brunt hanging on, and he is within a second of Noel Coetzee with 11 and a half minutes to go. Matthew Greatwood saying Ruan Stevens looking for an F1 contract. Well, he's certainly doing well here. He sustained great pressure throughout the race. Oopsie. That was Noel Coetzee's car. I think he's either disconnected. Yeah, he's flying through the air. So there's a problem here for Noel Coetzee's car. And he's disconnected. Sorry about that. Right. Ruan Stevens through the Novell chicane and up the road. 5 seconds from Benjamin Wheeler, who is trying hard to close that gap up. He's got 10 minutes. We'll see if he can in fact close up 5 seconds. Dirk Brunt now up into 3rd place with the unfortunate disconnection of Noel Coetzee. He disconnected. He probably lost connection somewhere. Noel Coetzee is back. He's in the pits in 9th place, so hopefully he is he cockpit camera. He is. Off you go, drive. Yeah, you got to wait a couple of seconds, probably a minute or 2 minutes. So he did manage to reconnect, so that's good news. Right, so Ruan Stevens with just under 10 minutes to go, in the lead by 4.2 seconds. So Benjamin Wheeler certainly closing down that gap, and Noel is back on the track and going. He's served his 30-second penalty. So managed to reconnect, that's impressive. And he's back up and going. Ryan Van Wyk doing really well, driving back up from his spin earlier on in the race and back up into 9th place, holding off Uri Benko, and good 11 seconds off the back of Ronald Childs though. Let's see some lap times here. So Ruan Stevens coming up to the start finish line. So we'll see what he does when he goes over the line here. I want to compare his and Benjamin Wheeler's times. Ruan Stevens does a 1:26.2. That's a good lap. Benjamin Wheeler a 1:26.2. Same lap time. Dirk Brunt 11 seconds back in 3rd place. It's a 1:26.5. So Dirk 3/10 off the pace of the guys up ahead of him, but he's in third place. Joshua van Rensburg doing very well now in fourth place and hanging on, and hopefully he's only 3 seconds off the back of Dirk Brunt, so we'll see if he can close that up. He's got 8 minutes to catch up to Dirk Brunt and maybe apply some more pressure before the end of this race. There he is up at the top of the screen. Okay, Juraj Benko right on the back of Ryan van Wyk here. These two are having a huge dice. This gap is 4/10 at the moment, so very close behind Ryan van Wyk. Oh, takes a different line there and has it coming together with the barrier at Saint Devote. So Uriah has he's had a huge accident there. He manages to get the car going. Doesn't lose a position. He's still in 10th, but that gap is now extended out. There's Noel Coetzee back on the track and going hard, pushing hard. That was very tough luck. He must have had some kind of a technical failure and a disconnect and reconnected, and he's back with us. Benjamin Wheeler in second place, 4.4 seconds, now 4.3 seconds, so the gap staying static. Ron Stevens for LLC Racing doing very well here, not making any unnecessary contact with any barriers. 1:26.2 lap time, so he's kind of slowed down the pace a little bit. Looks like he's managing the gap backwards properly. Joshua closing in on the back of Dirk Brunt. This gap was 3 seconds. It's down to 1.3 seconds. So make no mistake, Joshua is driving. He wants to get back up onto the podium, possibly third if he can. He's got time. He's got 6 minutes and he's close again. Dirk Brunt's going to be watching in his mirrors. Jonda saying Noel's PC crashed. Wow, that was a fast crash. If it crashed and he reconnected that quick. So well done to Noel. Dirk Brunt's definitely watching in his mirrors. You can see Joshua van Rensburg's coming for another range of attacks. And he closes in. He's closing in all the time. The gap now under a second. It was 3 seconds 1.5 laps ago. That's how quick Joshua van Rensburg is. Now looking already to try and see where he can get by, where he can squeeze past. So let's stick with him here. Noel Coetzee back on the track and running, as I say, in 11th, but huge gaps between him ahead and behind, so not much to watch there. I'm going to stick with this for now. Wheeler still 4.1 seconds off the back of Ruan Stevens, so nothing changing there, but Joshua closing in all the time and now trying to work out how to get back past Dirk Brunt. They go through the second chicane quick. Here we go, down to Raskas. Taking a different line in here, trying to get up the inside of Dirk Brunt. Dirk Brunt seeing this. Go through Anthony Nose nice and clean onto the start-finish line. And they begin lap 29. Oh, up the hill. Look how close he is here. Dirk Brunt running defensive. If anything, Joshua is going to have to go round Dirk Brunt for the position. Oh, he gets a little squirrely as he goes through there. Massenet and Casino not the flattest, although it seems like they are. It's at the top of the hill and there is some big bumps through those corners. Now they wind their way down to sea level again. He's close here again, trying to get a good drive out of this corner so that he can make a move just into the chicane. Dirk Brunt is going to stick left. He's going to stay on the inside. Oh. Let's change that camera to a forward-facing camera. 3 minutes to go. I think Sharon Skuman's chewed off all her nails at home watching this. Oh, Josh is sending it. Oh, and there's a whole lot of contact there, so we'll have to see if there's any incident reports that get sent. But that was a big send. We'll see that on the replay. Yeah, there was a kind of full flat. Dirk Brandt went left to avoid the contact, and he couldn't do anything because Josh's car was next to him by then. So, yeah, that would be a difficult one to be a steward for. Glad I don't have to make a decision there, but nonetheless, here we go. 2 minutes to go. Rowan Stevens in first. Benjamin Wheeler has narrowed that gap. Let's go and look here. He's not too far. This was 4.2 seconds. It's now 2.8, 2.6. So Benjamin trying hard in the dying moments to close back up with Rowan Stevens. Yassine Manuel also very close with, it looks like Roman Klisevitz. Very close. 1.2 seconds off the back of Rome's. So Yassine also attacking and trying to pressurize Roman into making a mistake. There you can see Rowan Stevens a 126, Benjamin Wheeler 125. Benjamin way quick on that lap. So first and second have closed up. Just trying to see what's going on here. Everything's static for now. Two and a half seconds. Marius Skuman. Oops. Alex Goddard saying Wheeler just doesn't have the pace nor consistency of Stevens. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Rowan Stevens managing to... Alright, hang on. Here comes the curveball. Here is, I believe, Ronald... No, it's not Ronald Childs. So they're coming up to... it's Sean Vaveje. Yes, it is. So Rowan Stevens has Sean Vaveje just ahead of him. This is lap traffic now. This might affect and let Benjamin close in. That gap is now down to 1.3 from 2.5 seconds with almost no time left on the clock. They're going to do another lap. They're going to do another lap. So this is going to be the last lap. Let's see if Benjamin can do this. Sean Vaveje moves out the way very nicely, and Benjamin Wheeler is going to try hard to close in on this last lap. Here they go, up the hill. The gap is almost down to a second. It's almost under a second. Let's go to Benjamin Wheeler's car. We look ahead. Good promotional stuff there. Do not drink and drive. And he's pushing. You can see the pace. He's pushing hard. They come down the hill to Murabo. Now through the Grand Hotel chicane. Gets the loud pedal on. He's not close enough here. I don't think he is close enough at all. But the gap is under a second from 4 point whatever seconds not too long ago. Flicks it through Naval chicane down to Tabac for the last time. Coming in past the pool complex. Wow, he's right here. He is right here. Can't say he didn't try. Looking for a chance. If Rowan makes a mistake through this last corner. Oh, that's that. This is first and second. Here we go. Great finish to Monaco, Division 2. Great driving. Rowan Stevens first. Benjamin Wheeler second. Joshua with a little forced hand on Dirk Brunt into third place. We'll have to see if that sticks or if he gets a penalty for that. Dirk Brunt coming over the line, back in fourth place. Fifth place, Bradley Taylor. He was up there for a moment earlier on and then had a huge problem, huge moment, and he dropped back. Sixth place, Roman Klesevitz. Roman holding off Yassine Manuel, as we can see here. Right, through Raskas up to the start-finish line. He's just got to not make a mistake. And they both do. Onto the start-finish line, it's all good. Roman 6. There we go. Yassine Manuel 7th, and then the rest of the field comes pouring through. Ah, good stuff. Okay, let me see if I can go and get somebody for a chat. Bear with me. There we go. Let's turn that down a little bit. Is this Lewis Hamilton I'm talking to? Oh, I'm sorry, it's Ruan Stevens. So welcome, Ruan. Oh man, did you have fun with that one?
I had so much fun. Shout out to Benjamin behind me for placing me under huge amounts of pressure. Yes, thanks to Rian, overalls I know exactly how to handle it. But yes, shout out to the entire LLC team.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, they've been shouting for you on the YouTube channel. So I had to say I was going to introduce you as Lewis Hamilton because everyone was saying, oh, you should have an F1 driver. A license and all the rest for such a perfect race. But hey, listen, you were put under pressure a few times.
Huge amounts of pressure. In the second lap, I damaged my car a little bit.
Okay.
And after that, I was just trying to drive as like safe as possible, just to, because it's Monaco, you don't want to pit and mess up the strategy and everything.
Exactly. So yeah, there wasn't a pit strategy. You decided to try and do the entire race.
Yeah, exactly like that. I just thought because it's Monaco, it's so difficult to overtake, that it's rather to have track position than try and go into pit and get on fresh rubber.
Grand, man, grand. Matthew Greatwood is on the YouTube channel saying the Lewis Hamilton of Witbank.
Shout out to Mr. Greatwood there. Tell him thanks.
Yeah, no, everyone who's watching can hear you because you're live on YouTube. So good stuff. Well done. Good show for everybody and great racing for Team LLC. You did well there, my man.
Thank you very much, Mr. Allen, and thanks for keeping that curse off me tonight.
Awesome, man. I was saying things. Actually, it was going like this. There's not going to be any commentators beep happening tonight. So.
No, thank goodness that you had your crosshairs off me tonight.
Sweet, man. Good. Thank you for the race, and hey, we'll see you soon, man.
Okay, thanks. Enjoy your night.
Awesome, man. And you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Great stuff. Well, thanks to everybody on the tube for joining us. That was very entertaining. Lorna Klesevitz, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the commentary. And the Javan saying LLC domination. Definitely. Boys are quick. Well done. Also well done to the youngsters. It's we've said this before with Nick as well. Great to see some new blood here. I'll just reiterate on this. I got the message from Marius. Joshua, who is only 15 years of age, and Aiden, who is 11. This was Joshua's first race ever. He only got a steering wheel 3 weeks ago. That's Joshua. That's the name of the kid that came third, by the way. So well done to him. Great stuff, and huge potential coming through the ranks here, that's for sure. So awesome to see. Right, yeah, next race. Let me give you an update on what's going on. Next week we go to GT, so we're back with the Setta Corsa Competizione, and it'll be GT3 cars. I just want to go and check on the calendar. I think we're at round 5, so the last round is we're going to United States. We're going to Virginia International Raceway, and that is going to be on Monday the 7th of June, so it's a month from now. But for all you racing fans, HLQ starts on Thursday for simGT, and we are going to be at Misano, if I'm not mistaken. May 17th, yep, next week Monday. So that'll be GT3s. Thank you to everybody for joining me on the YouTube channel again, and that's it from me. I'm going to say good night, goodbye, and we'll see you soon. Cheerio.